Hey guys, welcome back to another Rootin' Tune Call of Duty. Yeah, you see the thumbnail, this is going to be a serious video today. So, to basically keep it brief with everybody, I'm going to just talk about why I believe Modern Warfare 2 should literally fail. So before I get to my main reason why I believe Modern Warfare 2 should fail, we're going to talk about how every COD game per studio, just how it went. So for the Call of Duty studios about how their games went, I'm gonna go over Infinity Ward first because this is gonna be their game I want to fail. And you can tell by the graph, it goes up from the first three, goes down for Ghost, back up, and then right back down. And you can just tell the game quality for Infinity Ward's not exactly consistent. Like you're gonna tell from Sledgehammer and Treyarch that they have more of a somewhat consistent thing to them. But you could tell that Infinity Ward is copying Treyarch's graph due to the fact it kind of looks like two failed sets of stairs. Because for the first three games, it just got better and better, and then the next three games they kind of stifled a bit. Ghost got worse, and then Infinity Warfare improved from that. Oh, and then the last one just complete piece of garbage. But I'm showing the post thing here. It's like 2022, but if this was 2019, it would have been slightly higher than Infinite Warfare. This is due to the fact of Warzone and what this did to the COD franchise. It is literally unforgivable. Now, with Treyarch, you can actually tell from this graph that its pattern is more consistent due to the fact there are basically two sets of stairs. One's just lower than the other because Treyarch lost its way after 2012. But you look at World of War, it's basically their first game, definitely first mainline game that isn't COD 3 or Big Red 1, so it's actually pretty good. I think the problems with World of War is that it wasn't exactly big enough, and it's freaking boring. Everything else is a plus, though. You got Black Ops 1, which is pretty much a bigger improvement due to the fact they have more weapons, but again, that game's boring. That's basically its main problem. And then you got Black Ops 2, which is straight up pure perfection. And they got most of the maps being straight up 100%. And then you got Black Ops 3, literally the worst Call of Duty game for most of this game's franchise history, I think. And then there's Black Ops 4, which is basically Black Ops 3 but better because no advanced movement. And then Cold War came out, which was actually a breath of fresh air because I just realized the new Modern Warfare engine sucks. I don't know who likes that engine except for freaking dick riders for Activision. But you can tell that Treyarch is trying to get back to how they're doing, but I'm starting to think that if we go by this pattern statistic, then the next game that's going to come after Cold War is going to be even worse than Black Ops 3. And then they're going to have another set of 3 game stairs, and the third one's probably just going to be exactly the quality of Black Ops 3. And it's just going to keep going with stairs. Treyarch is just an infinite loop of insanity. Now we're going to go with Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is actually a lot more basic because there's only 3 games instead of 6. But Advanced Warfare came out. It wasn't exactly the best COD game, but it pretty much was near the worst. It had advanced movement, but the advanced movement in that game was actually better than the next 2. And then World War II came out and nearly claimed the title for the best COD, but it had a couple slip-ups in how it was made. It got updated, there's a lot of weapons. The gameplay is just overall actually pretty fun. You got a lot of sweats on there now, but the game's still pretty good. Oh, and then you got Vanguard, literally the worst COD game. Literally took the throne from BO3 and went, you know what, now I'm the worst COD game. Which, I think Vanguard is basically the main reason why no one trusts Call of Duty anymore. They play Vanguard and go, you know what, that noose in my freaking garage actually might have a use after all. Okay, and before we actually get into the major reasons why I think Modern Warfare 2 should actually fail, I just want everybody to admire how I ranked all the games per studio, because Call of Duty, the COD community at this point just seems to really love rankings when you talk about a COD game. You're just like, I prefer this one. And they're like, no, actually this one's better. I'm like, did you not just hear me? I said I prefer this one. So let's get into the 2 main reasons why I want Modern Warfare 2 to fail. So I'm going to go into the first reason, which may sound a little anti-Semitic, but I just don't like how greedy Activision is. They literally build COD games as basically lottery machines in some instances. They basically have it where you just buy everything, because first those supply drops, and then now it's bundles, and I'm just wondering, why is there so many microtransactions? And I heard from Modern Warfare 2 that there's gonna be you have to pay for the DLC, which, along with bundles, that sounds like a freaking failure. Which means they can literally just have a bundle with a map in it. Just saying. And it just seems so off to me that Call of Duty had become this extremely monetized game. When back in the day, like, I think in the original 4 CODs, you only had to buy one thing outside the disc itself, which was probably the only DLC there was, and that was it. I kind of wish that Call of Duty, the only thing you had to buy was the game itself, and then you just had fun with it. What happened to just earning things? Like, you play the game, you get that, that's it. Like, I think they go in the right direction sometimes, where they have weapon challenges for getting weapons, so just in case a weapon's overpowered, not everybody just has it at once, which I guess that's it, but it's just a way that people just play the game and they get a gun. But no, now you just have bundles, just weird stuff. I think there's even a Vanguard bundle that had a character from a hentai in it, which is freaking weird. And the fact that it is just extremely monetized. You just buy so many things and stuff. There is more like work in the bundles than the game itself. But now I'm gonna go to the second reason, which is Call of Duty is a casual game. I don't care how many freaking like neckbeards say so. Discord mods, freaking Activision dick riders, who's I'm Immortal fanboys. How many freaking COD community people go, no, the game has always been competitive. No. There was only there was ranked. That's competitive itself, but outside of that, Call of Duty is casual. Like, when are we gonna have a Call of Duty game that's nearly perfectly balanced and it's casual? It's just perfectly balanced and casual. Why can't we have a game with good maps, nice flow, people aren't sweating, the community isn't complete garbage, and the game itself just feels nice? You can actually play it and relax and not just yell down your mic with 50 racial slurs. But that's Call of Duty for you. And I think that when Modern Warfare 2, if it does fail and it basically flops harder than Vanguard, I'm really hoping this meme actually comes true, but that Activision goes, you know what, there's no more money to be made in Call of Duty, let's give it to a studio or a company that actually cares. That go, hey, give us Call of Duty so we can actually make good games for once. Because the last time they made a good game was 2017, and the last time before that was 2012. The COD Golden Age is only 6 games. That is terrible. Also, I just want Modern Warfare 2 Remastered to release, and having Modern Warfare 2 become an actual flop might actually be better for the COD franchise than worse. I hope that game literally flops so hard. I had enough of the COD franchise. We've had 3 crap games in a row, and now we're probably going to have a 4th crap game in a row. It's going to be the new garbage era. It's like, actually, so far, this might be the 5th one, because Black Ops 4 actually sucked. Call of Duty World War 2 was fine. Infinite Warfare is fine. BO3 sucked dog dick. Advanced Warfare kind of sucked. Ghost was boring, and that's it. There was 3 garbage games, 2 decent, actually 1 decent one, a god tier game, and the rest is garbage. Modern COD is dead. Call of Duty is dead. I hope Modern Warfare 2 literally basically sells 5 copies at most. Have a good day. It may not be a positive video, but it's just whatever. Adios.